We're tiny.
We're cats.
We're tiny cats. Pokemon just seems to be the same all the time. Why do humans love this shit so much?
Well, the first game is the first, so there's that. And the second seems to have added new features. And third and so on seems to add something extra to the game every time.
You play this stuff too?
Well, it's so popular that I looked into it. And it's fascinating how much humans, I mean humans love it. So I did some research.
Okay, so according to your research, what makes the first game different to the second one? Because, far as I see it, it's all got the same gameplay.
Actually, a lot. From my research, the second generation, specifically the Crystal version, allowed players to choose their sex. And of course, upgrades to the graphics and gameplay as technology evolved.
What's up with humans and their obsession about sex? It's only vital when it's mating time!
Well, remember, humans are different. Humans have something called concealed ovulation, but that's a topic for another time. More to the point, it allowed humans to fully immerse themselves with their sexual identity.
Are their genitals really important to focus on outside of mating season?
To humans, yes. Anyways, the second generation also included moving sprites, sounds, and it had an internal clock that determined the time of day, which also determined when certain Pokemon would appear. And it introduced held items as well.
Well, okay, I guess, but it's still the same gameplay.
Perhaps I can further convince you with the third game series additives. The third series added natures and abilities for Pokemon to have, more times a day, a full multiplayer option for the humans.
I get it. A Pokemon got new stuff to the same old stuff. So, that's what humans think is so great about Pokemon? Just the new stuff that gets added on all the time? Is that what makes it Pokemon?
Well, if you want the significance of Pokemon, we can pottle down history a bit. It got crazy popular in 1996 AD when Japanese game designers made a hit in the Western gaming market. It was cutting-edge technology and entertainment. Pokemon was a game advertising catching monsters to be your friend that fights alongside you.
Beating up a stranger and then putting them in a ball is making friends?
It's a battle of strength and skill, and Pokemon naturally like strong trainers. Catching them is a real test.
Then you're saying that all Pokemon like to be beaten up instead?
No, they like fighting and testing their strength. They're not like masochists who want to be beaten up. It's more like they're all natural-born fighters who want to train and fight tournaments. And, well, I suppose they also fight outside of tournaments.
Alley Cat style?
Close enough. So, because the game designs and technology exploded, Pokemon secured its place in human hearts with its cutting-edge designs and easy gameplay.
So that's what it is? That's what Pokemon is? That's what humans love about Pokemon? That it was popular?
Well, popularity dies. Legends live forever.
What legend? Oh wait, you mean these?
No, not that kind of legend. Legends that have been handed down through generations. Those birds mark the first legends that ever touched human hearts. And the generation after that, there's even bigger legends to discover.
Ooh!
The generation after that explores the interaction of these legends with the human world and the consequences of human meddling. And then, the generation after that, you get the legends of time and space and the god of beginning.
And what's the legend after that?
Well, the fifth generation tried with philosophical differences, but that's when things started falling apart.
Oh, I don't care about the philosophical mumbo-jumbo. I want to know more about the legends and stuff.
Well, the fifth generation doesn't really have a legend. It's just ideals versus reality, and using the legendary Pokemon to bring forth their perceived world. And how both ideals and reality are important, how they should be in balance with each other. Neither is wrong or right, it is all about finding harmony.
So, all balanced and neutraled out?
Pretty much.
Don't humans take gray stuff? They kind of want it black and white? Oh, Okay, anyways, isn't there another generation after that? What happened to that legend? They brought the legend stuff back, right?
It got lost in translation? Because from what I gathered, the story tries to bring people back to their roots, how the world today is built on legends, but the theme seems to be all jumbled up with bad writing, so much so that I'm not really sure what legend really has to do with anything other than destruction.
There's got to be a good legend somewhere down the line. Wait, how many generations are there?
As of this video, 8.
Oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm hoping that the 7th one's got a Bane legend, right?
Oh, don't worry about that one. They just discarded the previous story building theme formula and just made it their own thing. Granted, it seems like not a lot of humans were happy with this, but I played them and I really loved them, and there are other humans who did as well.
They made it their own thing? Wait, you play this one?
That's not important. What is important is that this generation introduced a more interactive story in a sense that your participation as the player was necessary.
That doesn't seem special.
Well, this changed the gameplay. Instead of going to gyms for badges, you go through trials. These trials are set by captains, and they test your bond with your Pokemon and the teamwork to overcome the challenges. Much different to the previous generation's test of data strategy exploiting weaknesses of gem types. And once you've proven your ability through these trials, you get to try to beat the Kahunas. Oh, and these Kahunas are chosen by the legendary Pokemon to be these island leaders.
But it's still the same beat 'em up, catch 'em, and battle. Nothing really changed.
Kind of, but that's the basics. That's what you do with Pokemon. Like, think of the Mario series. It's almost always a platformer. Platformers are games where you jump from platform to platform to progress through to the end. That's the basics to a Mario series. And as for Pokemon, it's the catch and battle.
Huh, I guess it would be a completely different game if you didn't have that. What makes Pokemon is that gameplay feature, huh?
Yes, agreed. That is Pokemon. The 7th generation is known as Sun and Moon, plus the Ultra versions. It's still the same old Pokemon game with the catch and battle. But this one broke the formula of becoming champion by beating Kahunas instead of gyms, and heavily focuses on the bonds you have with the Pokemon and testing your friendship and cooperation with the trials. Actually, the legend theme is very similar to the 3rd generation. The meddling with forces beyond one's control, and the consequences of those actions. Though the 7th generation adds in the bonds, letting go of those who are no longer with us and connecting to those present in our lives instead.
You're really going deep on the 7th gen. Is the 7th gen your favorite one?
Yes, you should play it.
I did.
And you didn't tell me? Tell me, it's freaking amazing!
It was different. To be honest, I like the whole Legends thing more than bonding stories. Anyways, we still have one more generation left. What about the latest gen?
The 8th gen is, kinda, meh. The graphics have been the best of all the generations, but the story, it isn't really there. Even the new features introduced in the game were lackluster.
Huh?
There was a Redditor, look it up, responding to a Twitter post. Apparently the tweet was defending how 3D animations were hard to do, and that Redditor showed that the animation on the graphics was very easy to replicate from scratch with the overworld movement animation, and Game Freak chose to keep it static, pretty much making the developer Game Freak seem like they were cutting corners. In addition, the legends they added seemed more of an afterthought than being an actual legend or feature to the story.
Yeah, you know what? It seems like there's this old human dude called Rose or something. He keeps telling me that there's like some crisis, but it never feels like it, huh? I just feel like this game was made for roaming around and doing basic shit all the time.
That's Pokemon Go gameplay.
Have we been playing Pokemon Go with a story this whole time? Also, what's Pokemon Go?
It's a mobile game.
I miss the legendary stories. The OG Pokemon stuff was real good.
Is this why you were complaining that all the gameplay is the same?
I guess.
Well, there's hope. the Nintendo company is doing a re-release of the 4th generation. The epic conclusion of the legendary story will once again be available. Maybe Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond will add even more to the original story.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer stuff. Humans make good entertainment. I'm really excited about the Legends of Arceus stuff too. Am I the only one excited about this new Pokemon stuff they're coming out with?
I have my doubts on how good these will be. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. So humans, tell us your thoughts. Are you thinking it will be good like Feld does? Or do you have doubts like I do? Also, which generation is your favorite? Please tell me it's the 7th.
Hey, they can't all like the 7th one. Hey, you humans, you should tell us that the 2nd generation is the best one and tell us why it's so good.
It doesn't have to be the 2nd gen, any gen you like 7th. Comment below.
So, hold on. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell icon. Malign, are you okay?
See ya!